Live from the Fifth Third Bank Studios on Music Row, the Big 98, WSIX FM, Nashville.
Online, our website, BigDandBubba.com, BigDandBubba.com. Spell out the end, Big D A N D.
I'm sorry, I'm just giggling. I get like this.
BigDandBubba.com. What's wrong with you?
Because we're going to play a little game. We're going to have you guess our guest.
Guess?
And our guests are coming in right now. Guys, everybody, come on in.
Guess.
I'm like all giddy because I know this is going to make your day.
Really?
Yeah.
Why am I so afraid?
Well, because this is something...
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
This is something we've talked about for a long time. And Patrick, our producer, has pulled off a coup.
Okay.
A coup.
All right. I'm up for it, man.
This, my friend, is something you've wanted to do. You said, man, I wish we could... I'm going to say you and I have had this conversation since the late 90s.
Wow, really?
Maybe like right around... I don't know how long it's been going on, but it's right around that time. Has it been about that long? I think so, yeah.
So two gentlemen here have something to do with it?
There's two gentlemen here, Pete and Dave. Hi, guys.
Hi, how you doing?
Thank you for coming in.
Pete, hi, Dave.
We really do appreciate it, and he will really,
I feel like
I've
been hypnotized and like I don't know what's going on.
Me too.
Me too.
You guys are so famous that when you realize who they are, you're going to flip out.
Pete Stacker, Dave Bickler, and they have something to do with Bud Light. Still no idea?
No.
Let me give you a little.
Boy, you're
hint
lucky
here.
your breathing is an involuntary reflex.
Yeah, he's absolutely in shock.
I want to say something in case I screw up, you know.
Let me give you a little hint here.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius. Real Men of Genius. Today we salute you, Mr. Football Stadium Streaker Guy.
Mr. Football Stadium Streaker Guy.
Just like any other athlete, you put your pants on one leg at a time. The only difference, you take yours off.
Look at me.
You're a man with courage, humor, and a strange, unsightly tattoo running from your neck to your thigh.
I'm not looking.
What's more enjoyable than watching you run onto the field? Watching a 300-pound linebacker lay you out.
Instant replay.
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light Baron of the birthday suit. You think you're perfectly sane, but everyone here can plainly see you're nuts.
Mr. Football Stadium Streaker Guy.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, my God. That is great.
By the way, that was not a commercial. That was live here in the studio. Trust me, you got to see the video. It's online right now.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice meeting you, too.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
crushed that you didn't recognize me.
Well, you walked up to the microphone and you're like, hey,
Sure. You try to change your voice a little bit. His voice.
And it worked.
How are you guys?
We have always said, and Big D's, we've been big fans of the whole ad campaign with Bud Light for years now.
Yeah, over 200 commercials.
When did you guys start doing that?
1998.
It was the late 90s. I remember because we always said, man, it would be the absolute pinnacle of our careers to get to that point and actually be able to have a Bud Light thing and
drink Bud Light and get paid to drink Bud Light.
It would be the coolest.
Isn't that the coolest job ever?
Do you like to answer the phone?
We have that job.
You would answer the phone. People are like, you're like, do they ever go, God, you sound familiar?
Oh, all the time. It's pretty funny. Because sometimes you step up to, like, you're at the grocery store and you go, excuse me, but you're not buying Bud Light.
What?
That makes you a non-genius. Do you realize that?
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take...
He's singing right along with you.
You're a non-genius.
All right, hang on. We've got to take a break.
Do you realize the price of a case today? It's a lot less than that stuff you've got there. Like that vegetables. You don't need those.
Pete Stacker, Dave Bickler, Bud Light. Hang on. It's Big D and Bubba. We're coming right back with these guys. We got a lot of cool stuff to talk about.
All right, hang on. It's Big D and Bubba.
It's 97.9 FM, the Big 98 WSIX with Big D and Bubba.
Pete and Dave are in the studio with us, and what they do, they are the Bud Light guys. When you hear the Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Yes, there they are.
2 o'clock in the morning, breaking into a pool of sweat. As I hear that music on my alarm, it tells me it's time for me to get up.
I gotta get up.
There you go.
How did we were talking off the air that you guys for the first 5 years you had never even met each other. You didn't know each other. You would do your line, he would do his line, and they would mix it in the studio, and you just got a paycheck going out, and that was it.
Separate studios. Yeah,
there's a whole bunch of guys in there with Pete doing his thing, and everybody's throwing in, including Pete, and then they come over to another studio and do the same thing with my stuff, and all the guys come in from the agency DDB, and everybody starts if it's not working right, they just start throwing out stuff, and so that's how they get.
Anheuser-Busch was having a convention down in Orlando. Picture that, a beer convention.
Wow,
so many beer trucks, it was like heaven. There was 9 miles long out the other side.
Wow.
But we were there and we did it live in front of all those people, and they realized that both of us, my background is Second City and stuff, and he's been in front of crowds, so it exploded from there. We've been going around the NFL and Major League Baseball.
Okay, but I mean, when Bud Light first came to you guys in '98, did you think that it would still be going on 10 years later?
Oh yeah.
Really?
No.
I was like, because normally they get on, they get on something, it hits for a while, and then they move on.
Yeah.
But this is one of those ad campaigns that is completely stuck. I mean, 10 years later, Bud Light is still doing it.
Yeah, and it's stronger than ever. We're amazed at how well received it is wherever we go. There's been over 200 of them done, and it's the most awarded advertising campaign in history. And it's not to try and shine them or anything like that, but Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light, they know comedy, and they allow comedy to grow, and they just didn't jump off it, let it be what it is. And so it's
they gave us a lot. Gave it a lot of freedom, and I think that to their credit, they gave it a lot to let it breathe.
Is this the longest running campaign beer campaign? I can't think of another one.
I think it's the longest running great campaign ever. No.
There's a lot of them that are still hanging on that are really cruddy.
There's a few of them out there, mercy killing. But it's
I'm not sure about that. But
we got I think we've done like 1,000.
What's your favorite one? What do you guys think? What's the
I like, there's two that I really like, Mr. Pickled Pig's Feet Eater and Mr. Giant Pocket Knife Inventor, because I could not do them. I was laughing so hard at Pete's
I still
stuff. I couldn't do my part.
I still can't get through Giant Pocket Knife Inventor.
Can we try it? Do you guys have it in your scripts?
No, I don't know. Did you put some of these together? If you stuck it in here, you're a dead man. Yeah, here it is.
Oh, we found it. All right,
this will be great. In the back.
Oh yeah, it's in the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. There it is.
I don't know that I've heard this one.
Well,
you're about to.
Yeah, it did. It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to finally.
To get through it?
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't get through it, it's okay.
That's all right.
It's like a free Bud Light commercial, so everybody's happy.
It's the stupidest thing on the planet, which is why I laugh at it all the time.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Giant Pocket Knife Inventor.
Mr. Giant Pocket Knife Inventor.
Because of you, we'll never be lost in the middle of a dense forest without a little plastic toothpick again.
Won't get lost again.
What's that bulge in my pocket? It's my knife, and my tweezers, and my scissors, and my spoon, and my bottle opener, and my fish scaler.
Take it to the man.
And my leather awl, and my corkscrew, and my nail file, and my paring knife, and my hasp.
What's a hasp?
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, Mr. Giant Pocket Knife Inventor, because you make our pockets bulge humongously with pride.
Mr. Giant Pocket Knife Inventor.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
I've never heard that one. That may be my favorite one now.
I could not get through that.
Dave and Pete's in the studio. We're taking a break and come back. Hang on. It's Big D and Bubba.
Big D and Bubba on the Big 98 WSIX.
All right, Dave and Pete are in the studio with us. Dave Bickler and Pete Stacker. You know them as the Bud Light guys. And do people... I was going to say, do people ever think you're brothers? But you guys look so opposite from each other.
Yes, we get that all the time.
Twins.
Yeah, you got to get close up of the face. I mean,
do people think you're brothers?
Well, they think I'm a brother, but
okay. So we all love the Bud Light commercials that you guys have been doing for years now.
Yeah.
You guys have been working feverishly behind the scenes.
You challenged us to write one for you.
And so this is the big debut, Bubba. I'm so giddy. I'm like a little schoolgirl.
That's the first thing that popped into my mind.
Yeah.
But
did you have the visual of me in that little
totally
Catholic skirt?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll be on HBO tomorrow.
No, you're going to be with Chris Hansen.
There it is.
So I understand that you were looking at. Would you like a cookie?
Yeah, right. There it is.
So let's
well, we were given information from the inside people of your show, so this based on
producer,
that.
Our producer gave you stuff to talk about.
Yes, he did.
We did.
Wow.
So we put this together real quick.
All right, here we go.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, the Big D and Bubba radio show.
The Big D and Bubba radio show.
You have the largest show in the country. Pound for pound, the largest show in the country.
That's a fact.
You're both married, with family, never been divorced. How did you ever get involved in country music?
With a name like Bubba.
We can see you both have never, ever met a meal you didn't like. Make that love at first sight.
A plate full of love.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light and make a case for Big D and Bubba. 2 for you and 17 for the 17 people listening to your show. Do the math.
That leaves 5 extra.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
That is great. That's great. Guys, thank you so much.
You can account for all 17 of our listeners. That's right. If you're listening to us, that was your song.
That is exact. Number 15, I know you're choked up. 12, take care of 15 for a while, will you?
Guys, thanks. This is a great surprise. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, we flew in specifically for you.
Thank you. That's very nice.
We're flying out right now.
You're in and out. You're done.
Dave Bickler, Pete Stacker. Do you guys? Do they just call you the Bud Light guys? Or they just call you guys now? What are they?
Hey, you.
Hey, hey guys.
Where's my car?
Hey, genius guys.
Yeah,
the genius guy. Yeah, the 2 genius guys.
The 2 brothers.
That's it.
Who
Bud Light
sing,
genius guys.
right.
Well, going out, drink responsibly, have a couple Bud Lights on us today.
We'll plan on doing several.
Thank you. All right, it's Big D and Bubba.
Big D and Bubba, Big 98 Country.